Welcome to the Tavern. Remember when relationships used to fail privately? Now they fail in 4K with hashtags, passive aggressive stories, thirst traps, and a motivational quote over a sunset. Somewhere along the line, we stopped comparing ourselves to movie stars and started comparing ourselves to couples who are just coated with filters, pretending to be happy for sponsorship deals and protein powder discounts. Dating apps turned people into menu items, algorithms learned how lonely we are, which you want to talk about scary AI, that's one. And somehow people now know their partner's screen time better than their emotional state. Tonight, we're asking a dangerous question. Is social media quietly destroying relationships, intimacy, and sex? Or did it just expose problems that were already there? Because if romance now requires ring lights, red receipts, and public validation from strangers, we may all be dating the algorithm.
Put that long day behind you. Good times lie ahead. With company worth keeping, that'll bash a smile on your head. Come on in, the door's open. You'll find just the finest folks here. Pull up a chair, grab a drink, and lend our stories your ear. Cause we're the talk the tavern. Here you're always welcome. The talk the tavern. Promising beer and bedlam. The talk the tavern. Music, medicine, then some. The talk the tavern. The song's over. Here we come.
Okay, welcome back to the Tavern. I'm Travis Sivart, and tonight I've got a Jameson Black Barrel whiskey because I've decided I'm going to keep 3 primaries in it, and that made it. What are you pointing at?
Bottle? Let's see the bottle, man.
It's all the way there behind me. I can go grab it.
I-
I'll bring it over. I'll get up in a minute. I'll bring it over.
Intermission.
Hold on, Steve. Cut this part. We're going to do this part again. Let me go get the damn bottle.
See, not prepared.
He wasn't expecting me to be a little bitch about it.
I debated on bringing it over initially, Ed. Okay,
Yeah.
We'll do that again. And welcome back to the Tavern. I am Travis Sivart, and tonight I am drinking Jameson Black Barrel because I decided I need 3 staples plus my usual cheap-ass drink that I do. And one of them is right there with Jameson Black Barrel.
Okay.
It's a nice Irish whiskey, a little bit above the regular Jameson, because I figure if I'm going to have 3 staples, might as well make them mid-shelf or higher. And Ed, that's why I was asking you about other recommendations, because I'll have an Irish whiskey, a rye, then I figured a good bourbon. I just needed some choices to go through. What do you got, buddy?
Tonight, I am having my birthday present for you a couple years back. Elijah Craig, small batch. I still haven't finished it off yet, so
And that's one of those
taking
ones,
my time with it.
That's one of the ones you recommended to me as a
Yeah,
third staple.
yeah, you gave it to me without even trying it. What the
Oh
hell,
no,
man?
I tried it. It's just with all the health issues, I had
Okay,
to.
all right.
I forgot what the hell I liked.
Okay. Yeah, I'd recommend it in a heartbeat. What about you, Andrea?
Oh, so all my staples are in my stapler, but in my fancy wine glass, I have my non-alcoholic wine, which is called juice. And before we started the show, I decided, I cut the cheese and put it in a bowl.
Okay,
So I have cheese.
too much information.
But didn't you do the same thing, Ed?
I didn't I didn't cut the cheese. I just
You bought
like it long and
pre-cut.
skinny.
I notice it's white cheese. Okay,
Of course it is.
so let's get into this here. Is social media destroying shit, or is this something that's always been around and we have a way to... Oh, wait, opening toast. Uh, you want the secret to not dating the algorithm, everyone? Here's to being with a partner you can talk to without any electronics around for days.
Here, here.
You're here.
Now let's get into it. Ed, when I was briefing on the topic, you're like, I'm already taking notes.
I'm taking notes, damn it.
What the hell were you writing down?
We'll those will come up later.
Okay.
I'm sure.
I'm just not
but
sure.
More cheese.
but something you said in your toast. One of the things we camp a lot, as you know, or as
Right.
often as we can, not as often as we would like.
Sure.
And that's one of the things I love about camping, because that 3 or 4 days we're unplugged. And it doesn't matter. Sometimes we camp in campgrounds where we can get service, but when we go camping, we unplug, except for the occasional emergency call for work or something. There's no social media. There's nothing like that. And
But
go ahead.
You and your wife also spend a significant amount of time together, whether it's on the phone when you're commuting or in the office because you work together, as well as
together.
just spending time at home together.
Yeah, which is strange because I hate talking on the phone.
Yeah, but you would totally dump anyone else off the phone line. I speak from experience, because you're like, it's time to call my sweetie because I only talk to her 6 hours a day, so I got to get this in.
This is true.
Fucking awesome. Andrea and I do something similar. We work together. We drive to work together. It's almost an hour each way.
We live together?
Right?
Damn.
And we both make a point when we separate at home to go to our offices to do our individual things. We both make a point of making time to spend together before we're headed to the bedroom. So we actually have more interaction time, whether we work together that day or we had a day off.
Mm-hmm.
Now,
and we do that on show nights, especially because we know our time together on a show night is going to be cut short. So when we come in on a show night, there's no TV, there's no phone. We try not to talk about the work day, but just whatever topic out of the blue. Okay, so
right.
Yeah.
Now, I feel like we just started the show with what should have been the ending of How to Fix the Problem.
Probably.
But that's okay. We could work this one backwards.
But this is why we don't have the problems, so...
Right. So listen to us, folks. We know what we're talking about because we go home to be happy. That's so weird that people don't. But anyhow, I don't want to get into that. I want to talk about what technology is doing to relationships, whether you want to talk about the internet or social media or what, Ed?
Jerry Springer. I think that was the start of it, though. Jerry Springer,
who's not Gen X or older, Jerry Springer was one of the teenage years of reality TV. After Phil Donahue, before Oprah, we're right about the same time as Oprah.
Same time, yeah.
Jerry Springer was the National Enquirer if Oprah was the New York Times of afternoon reality TV.
Daytime TV, yeah. Before reality TV.
Mm-hmm.
I think like Cops was out and Big Brother may have been starting 3 years later.
Yeah, but it put your shit out there, man. And people love to go on Jerry Springer just to put their shit out there. It's
And
like,
what a lot of the audience, including myself for a stretch, didn't realize is these things are not the reality. They're kind of like the way you look at Instagram and you go, oh, they've got a perfect life. Well, that perfect life is 6 pictures a month or 2 videos or 1 video a week or whatever. And they have filters. They have subtitles. They have sound editing. They have all these other things. And it's not reality. But you're comparing yourself to the Joneses on a international basis instead of a one street basis.
Right.
And it's really easy to find people who used a better filter than the real world and how your life looks.
Well, the thing is, people look at that and they see these couples that look so happy, but are they?
Mm,
Because they're
mm,
always in a camera, so they're always smiling. And what are they like when the camera's not on? A lot of
right.
people don't think of that.
There's a great family out there, and I'd have to go look them up. It's a 50-something middle-aged couple who have younger kids also, and I'm guessing 50 because he's a silver fox, but she's definitely fit. They're definitely middle class. They do some great videos. I love their shit. A lot of musical stuff. They got the whole
Oh, yeah.
neighborhood performing in the street with them. They're great. But we don't know if she gets bitchy because he just dumped the dishes in the sink and walked away. We don't
Well,
know if he turns cranky because he's trying to do something off in the corner and the whole family's loud around him. We don't know what
you're gonna break off into song. No one knows what goes on behind closed doors, huh?
Right, right. And this is our comparison.
I break into song all the time, but I don't put it on the internet.
And
Me too.
then she interrupts herself to apologize for doing it. We had this conversation the other day. She's like, this behavior, is it okay if I say this out loud?
That's fine. Go ahead.
Reveal this behind the scenes thing?
You put all the shit out there.
The other day, she says, it's that behavior that previous relationships have called crazy. And they would say, I have issues. And I'm like, what issues? What crazy? That is the beautiful part of being somebody when they will just do shit like that and be comfortable around you enough to break into song and do a goofy dance.
How long did that take? You know,
I break into song. I admit it.
Do you really?
Oh yeah.
You actually do it on the show a lot, don't you?
I've done it on the show. Yeah. My love for music is always there. It's yeah.
And you don't do a bad job, Ed. I don't think I've ever cringed when you do it.
It's not like when I sing. The cats are like, "Oh my god!"
I don't cringe. That hip thrusting is me being attracted to you, not cringing. It just looks like I'm tensing up and cringing because I'm a white guy.
Too much information.
A la Blank Man. Again, for those who are not Gen X or older, Blank Man was a movie. Look that shit up and go get offended, motherfuckers.
Yeah.
Oh,
no
it's so
kidding.
great. Okay. Ed, have you seen the trailer for the new scary movie?
I haven't. Oh, there's a new scary movie. No, I have not.
They're going back to the roots and they're like, nothing is sacred. We will offend everyone. And trust me, if you go watch that trailer,
Oh, good.
there's a few trigger lines in there that I'm like, oh my.
I'm so excited.
They are going to
Good.
offend people. I want to see it in the theater now.
I don't want to get off topic. We need to do this as a topic.
This is a topic, yeah.
Things that offended back in the day that or things that didn't offend back in the day that, yeah, you know what I'm saying.
And we
But
can
anyway.
also
Do that now.
And we can also discuss some of the things should have offended all the way along. But most of the things shouldn't fucking offend people now. Most of them. But there are some things that, yeah, okay, maybe we didn't need to. Like, go read 80s fantasy or sci-fi. It always, anyhow.
Yeah, that's another show.
We've been.
Yeah.
So, okay.
Back to the topic.
I have thoughts. I have notes. So
What?
you just tell me.
And Andrea, you're quiet again, sweetheart.
I don't
can
know what I'm
hear her.
doing. Is it me? I
Okay.
think it's you, Travis.
Maybe it's just me.
Hey, Katina, are you still here? Can you hear me?
Katina, can you hear her okay?
Is her volume okay? And Steve, you can clip this part if you want.
It's behind the scenes.
Okay, thank you, Katina.
she's okay.
Oh, you know what? I got Ed's volume turned all the way up and Andrea down to 100%. It's
See?
See, well,
So 1 second, Steve.
You keep saying Steve, the cat's in here.
Steve.
You got headphones
Steve's our man.
on. Okay, Steve. Cut
Not the
there.
cat.
So, Andrea, what notes do you have?
Different ones I have. So the one about, does it count if it's not on social media?
That's
What do you mean by that?
Like, oh, this person was nice to me. Ooh, they brought me roses. They did. Does it count if it's not on social media? There's a
Oh.
lot of people that don't think it. Go ahead.
No,
Go ahead.
no. He's just gasping along with you. Go on.
But this is one of my things. I'm like, we should talk about this because there's some people, they have to have everything.
This is funny. And I tell you why. Teresa has really been sick for the better part of a month. She's had a
Aw.
bronchial infection, and she's been pushing through. And on Mother's Day, I went grocery shopping, and I bought her
dumbass.
some little chocolate cupcakey thingies and something else. And for the first time in the 20 years that we are been married, I bought her roses.
Oh.
That's
Yeah, but you didn't do it because of Mother's Day.
well, and she's been sick in Mother's Day,
Right.
so I just wanted to do a kind gesture.
Sure.
And I walked in the house and I was like, I did something I swore I would never, ever do. And
Aw.
I pulled them out, and she's like, "What did you do?"
This.
He thought you were apologizing with the flowers
like,
for whatever you did.
But I got the vase down. She put them in the vase and everything. I was like, aren't you going to take a picture and post it on social media?
Well,
Yeah.
Andrea's made it clear. Sorry, go ahead, Andrea.
Oh, go ahead. I was just like, yeah.
Andrea's made it clear that she'd rather get a live plant
Don't
than
buy
a
me dead
bouquet of
flowers.
flowers. Right.
Teresa's the same way, yeah.
But she's also previously the only time, well, not the only time, but most of the time when she receives a gift in her past before me, it was because that person did something wrong.
A lot of the times. Not
And-
always. Not always.
Right.
But yeah.
So let me ask you both this. With your other half, when was the last time, unattached to a holiday or a card buying day, that you did something nice for them or they did something nice for you? Either one or both.
Yesterday.
The sex count?
Maybe.
It was nice.
Okay, but that was just between you and me, Ed. Let's talk about Teresa.
Okay, baby. Yeah, I'm gonna be Andrea. I'm gonna say yesterday because, yeah, yesterday.
What? What
Does
they
it does it have to be elaborate nice?
No!
Or does it or can it just be routine nice? Because
Isn't buying flowers not elaborate nice? It's just, hey, I thought of you. Is that any different than bringing home a candy bar from the store or their favorite bottle of alcohol?
Because I actually got fussed at it about it because
Okay.
I think I've mentioned on the show before. I make the coffee every morning because he brews. Okay, it's in the Bible. He brews, and I actually got fussed at about it this morning though because she is usually up before me.
Okay.
But she overslept this morning, so I kind
Aw.
of did the creepy out of bed
Yeah.
and made the coffee, took it downstairs. And just as I'm getting ready to come up to wake her up, she's coming downstairs like, "You didn't wake me up, and it's already 7 o'clock." That's right, you were sleeping, bitch. Now come down here and drink your coffee.
So you let her sleep in. So I'm here. The
Yeah, I
coffee
let
is
her.
anything special. Now,
She is a 4 o'clock riser. Okay.
when was the last time she did something nice or special for you?
I can't talk about that on air. That was last night. That's why I made her coffee.
Would she
this
murder
morning.
somebody? What the hell can you not talk about?
Yes, she did.
No, she just buried the body. That's enough.
Well, they do call it the Little Death.
Yeah, they do. And it's the size of a body when you buried it. Anyhow, Andrea, what about you?
Yesterday,
What?
I paid for Five Guys. The burger
Hmm.
place. Don't be dirty.
So what I'm hearing you both say is you're remembering when you did nice things for them. When was the last time they did something nice for you that
I
wasn't?
told you last night. Seriously.
Okay.
Every day.
It was very nice.
So Andrea, you say every day what?
Well, yesterday I wasn't feeling well because my feet hurt so bad I couldn't even stand up. And you checked the mail and you did the things and the dishes, and I sat down.
Oh, he did the thing.
But
He
that's
drove, he did all the stuff. So, it's the little
exactly it.
things,
A lot
Hey,
of people
driving is a big thing.
it
especially when your feet hurt after, oh my Jesus
yeah.
Christ.
Yeah.
And this is the point I'm getting to is posting the flowers online. A lot of people look for a peak or a valley
Mm,
to put it online. The shit that happens every day,
every day.
letting them sleep in. You know what? Andrea makes the coffee every day, just like you, Ed, because apparently she brews too.
And,
Um,
well, and in the middle of the night, if a cat barfs, Travis will get up and clean it up, and I don't have to get out of bed.
Hey, that's huge.
or step in it the next morning.
Yeah, so I don't step in it.
I wouldn't do that.
She's being overly kind because there are some nights I'm like, nope, we'll find it with our sock tomorrow. But a lot of times I will get up, but not every time.
I'm like, it's 4 o'clock. I'm sleeping. Leave me alone.
So, okay.
What about you?
Last time
Yeah.
somebody did something nice for me,
Mhm.
I could name
Yeah.
a half dozen things in the past few days. I could also name things you have done nice for other people besides me. Like, you know what Andrea did today? Because we had a cat go to the vet. She
He had to
found
have a
something.
surgery.
She
Oh.
she found something each employee of that vet did. The fuck are you doing, Ed? What was that?
I needed ice.
Okay, I thought it was like a slushy you're like violently mixing up. Okay,
I muted it.
you did, but there's a big black man making thrusting motions. I'm interested. Wait a minute. I mean, I'm curious. No, wait. I mean, I was scared. That's what I meant. Damn it, I was intimidated.
Internet.
Um, so today Andrea went out to take the cat to the vet, and when she went to pick up the cat, one of the women there was all happy about our cat's name, Giraffe. G-RAFF, which is also how Andrea says giraffe.
It's a giraffe.
And the
Oh.
one woman is like, I love this name. I just love saying it makes me happy. And Andrea's like, she purposely went and ordered like 50 gold star pins, not stickers, but pins. And she was giving out gold stars because you
Well,
deserve a gold. Go ahead.
well, so, cats have little teeny tiny front teeth. And poor
Hmm.
giraffe had to have his twofers taken out. Teeny tiny teeth.
Hmm.
And I'm like, can I have them? She's like, well, I'll see. She's like, well, I couldn't get them. I'm like, that's okay. You tried to have a gold star. And she just giggled. I was so happy. And then another tech comes out with giraffe and he's like, what do I have to do to get a gold star? I'm like, here you go. So I had all the techs just giggling with these little stars.
That's
And it
that's
did.
cute.
Yeah, they're like, oh, we love the little things. And
Oh shit! I said cute. Take away my man card.
no, no. But see, you could get a whole bunch of these. I don't care what people say about Timu. It was like $3 from Timu, and it makes people happy. And I don't do social media. I do that.
She does real life. And that's the example I was giving. So it's not just me she's kind to, but she is kind to me. She'll make me grilled cheeses because to me, they're easy to make. It always tastes better when somebody else makes them for me.
Oh, absolutely. Any food, a peanut butter and jelly sandwich tastes better when somebody else makes it for you.
Before the show, I told you guys about a gas can belching and vomiting gasoline on this shirt. She went ahead and did a special load of laundry just to get this shirt clean so I can have it for the show. These are the things. There's like I said, I could mention a half dozen just from the past week alone. Here's something else I'll tell everybody in case you're if you can't think of something but you know they're good to you, you're not paying close enough attention. Not for their sake, for your own sake to realize somebody cares and treats you special. That's so important in a relationship. But let's talk about other motherfuckers. Can we do that? Can we talk about dating apps and the
Okay,
what?
pause just 2 seconds
Okay, what?
because I got to do it because I always got music in my head. Brother Ray Charles, I'll be good to you, good to you, good to you. Now let's move on.
There we go. Okay, I've got a couple notes here. Filter culture versus real life expectations. Parasocial relationships and emotional cheating online is a great topic. Because emotional cheating, this used to be a thing guys would do with their secretaries in the
I
60s,
think
and
it's still a thing.
it's
I think,
absolutely a fucking thing.
yeah, I think it's still a thing.
Even online, when I live stream my writing and stuff, I have a work wife. Now, unlike most men,
Yeah.
I went to my real wife and went, "Hey, are you comfortable with
Yeah,
Tal
because she'd be mine too.
being my work?" Yeah. But yeah, there's no
Well,
jealousy. Go ahead.
and the thing is, he flirts. It's part of his personality, and it's great.
Dude, I don't
He
even
tells me
realize
about
I'm
it.
flirting.
So cute. But I know he'll do it he'll flirt with other people in front of me, and that's fine. I know who he's going home with. If we're at a bar and somebody wants to buy him a drink, okay,
And
I
by
know
the
who he's
way,
You
going
go,
home with.
girl.
folks, if somebody says, if somebody has to touch you to flirt, you may be doing it wrong.
You're doing it wrong.
Yeah. Now, if
You're
you're
doing it wrong.
flirting with your other
Yeah.
half, touching is awesome. Because
Yeah.
when I flirt with Andrea, I try to touch. But when I'm flirting with somebody else, whether she's next to me or not, it's words to make somebody feel appreciated or attractive or happy or
Well,
whatever.
that's because we're never in the same room together, big boy.
Yeah, what the fuck? We gotta fix that shit. This whole goddamn working for a living is really getting in the way.
Tell me about it.
Okay, so Andrea, let me ask you, do you think social media has changed people's
Mhm,
expectations and how they communicate with one another? How?
mhm.
How?
And so I have this in my notes. For Gen X, we're older. Some of the millennials are okay, but I'm seeing a lot with the Gen Z. They don't want to get in relationships because it will be on social media
Mm,
and it'll be out there and they're worried. So they just shy away from it.
judgment. We're all worried about being judged. Ed, you
Yep.
got a confused look. You want to?
Explain.
Yeah. Go ahead, Andrea. I know you got
Like
a
Yeah.
a tangent on this one. I'm looking forward to hearing.
No, I just worried. Go. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
no, that's fine. Sorry, I ate cheese. So
Mm-mm.
We could talk for another 30 seconds if you need to finish chewing.
Yeah.
talk.
It's okay. So, yeah, the expectations, communications with the newer generations being worried, we're constantly worried about judging. It's a natural instinct. Now, there is, of course, a spectrum, a level of some people more so than others, but we all, because we're societal
Mhm.
creatures, we look for this acceptance, and it is naturally instinctive to be concerned with.
Well,
Go ahead.
yes,
Oh.
that's the thing. But you've seen reality TV.
I've seen things.
No, I haven't.
It's planned. Well,
Good
in
for
general,
you.
you. It's all drama because drama sells, not the nice stuff where people are nice with each other. It's not a Hallmark channel.
Right, right.
Um, so if you go on a date and it's not perfect, they will bash that person. Or if there's any flaw, a lot of times they'll throw that out, especially the younger generations. I've seen it. I'm off of social media now. I see it in person and they'll talk about things. So if it's not perfect or whatever, it's all put out there. And I've seen where someone will confide in someone else and then they'll put it all online.
Something else.
Okay.
Sorry, go ahead, Ed.
I have seen this in TV shows, but you're telling me this shit happens in real life where the guy goes out with the girl and she kisses bad or something, so he puts it on social media and everybody in school is making fun of her. So that shit's real. That's what you're telling
That
me.
and the opposite, and the girls will do that to the guys.
And
Yes.
and here's what I don't understand about this. And yes, I believe that 100%. But here's what I don't understand, because we supposedly live in a society today where we are less judgmental than yesterday.
It's just shaded by a filter right now. It's called social justice. Just as fucking judgy, if not worse in some ways.
Well, and God forbid someone has a different opinion. You can't talk about it anymore like, "Oh, they're wrong. They don't accept me for me because they asked me a question about." What
Right, you
the
don't even
fuck?
discuss what their opinion is, you just point out how you were attacked.
So we're not less judgmental today. We don't accept everybody for what they are.
I try to, but there's people out there that don't.
I know.
I just don't put my opinion online
Ed,
like
can
that.
you quit stirring that fucking pot of shit, damn it?
No, because filters. You mentioned filters earlier, and
Yeah.
filters kill me for that very reason. Because I do have some friends that use filters quite a bit, and
Right.
and they're usually female.
Usually.
Okay, and I love them. And I think they're very beautiful people. And then they post this picture on social media,
Who
and
does?
everybody's telling them how incredible they look. And I'm like, that's not really how
Let
they
me
look.
let me point this out. Look, I'm getting older. I'm getting lines. I'm getting, and you know what they call it? Character. Because that's what they do with men, but with women,
They don't.
I
why?
do. And
Right.
and I should count more than everybody else.
But not everybody knows you, Ed.
But that's exactly my point
Not
is
everybody knows you.
the reason women do not get this same treatment is because they are ugly when they get character. It's horrible. We shouldn't have them do that.
Not at all.
Right.
I actually had somebody to fist bump me. I was at the winery. Um and I mentioned earlier, Teresa's been sick and she's been barely eating.
Right.
And
Oh,
um,
it's
I,
like our
I
cat.
looked at her just before going to the winery. I was like, I know you haven't been eating a lot. Are you losing weight? And she's like, no. I was like, good.
Let me add this too. My mother, as she aged, she got leathery skin like
Mm,
an old book, like the old encyclopedias that were leather bound, cracked and beveled. And it was such an
Is that
interesting
what our new books are made out of?
Mom. um, it was such an interesting
oh, that's
face
not the
with.
way I put my mother on the shelf, but okay.
You just went. We'll dust her later. But it was such an interesting face with so much character. Like
Mhm.
each line was
Tells
a
a story.
piece of her history that got shattered. There was so much to it.
Hmm.
Now, what you got to realize is, look, young people are fucking beautiful. Male or female, you can look at them, and when they're 20, they will never realize how attractive and beautiful they were till they're 25 or 30. And when they're 40, they'll look back at 30 and go, I really was. very pretty, and I didn't believe
I've
anybody.
heard that from some people as they age. They say I didn't realize how beautiful I was back then.
Right.
And I'm sitting there looking at them going, but you're still beautiful and in a different way. All that character that you were just talking about, Travis, you're still beautiful.
Right.
So
But now there's depth and wisdom and by the way, I want to read a comment here from chat.
hmm.
Katina says, I get accused of using filters and I rarely use them unless if it's something super fun. Two things about that. You're fucking adorable. I'm glad to hear that it's not a filter because you're goddamn adorable. Uh, but I totally approve of using like the puppy ears and tongue or the
Yeah,
big
puppy
Google eye
ears.
filter. Use those. Use them.
Yeah, eye
That's
color,
adorable.
whatever. But yeah, yeah. And I gotta say something. As a father, this is my daughter that is speaking here. I do see her photos on social media. Sometimes it's like, damn, that came from my loins. Shit.
Well, what comes from your loins is good for facial. Wait, we talk about it when we're talking about somebody else instead. Um, so Andrea, you
Mhm.
specifically had something, a tangent you wanted to run on, and I don't want to lose that
I don't remember.
in the time. Do you need help? You've been watching a certain show recently.
Oh, Sequest?
There you go.
Okay.
The original Sequest?
From the
Yeah, from the 90s.
90s,
Oh
93 to
wow.
96 or whatever.
Okay.
I've been
I,
watching it.
He
I enjoy it. I
he
like the
just
dogs.
wow.
rewatched all the seasons in the past
Yeah.
month and a half.
Like, I never saw them on because, back in the day, once a week and you gotta wait, and now it's okay,
And rabbit ears, and you can't get that channel. And yeah,
right?
yeah.
Boobs. Sorry.
So, Sequest. Love this show. Sequest DSV is from the 90s. Um, so I saw an episode, I think it was season 2. I saw an episode and the Sequest went through this portal. They went to this land and it was run by a computer. And everybody there only talked online or met online through video games. This is the 90s. They
Oh wow.
predicted the future. Yeah.
It's
It's
before Microsoft 3.5 and Microsoft
God,
96.
it's
way back in the
before games on
1900s.
the internet where you could really do this, but they would have relationships online like now. They played games online. They did all that, but they had a hatchery where they would have babies born. So they never really did anything in person. And it all came down to these last two kids. I want to say teens, 20s, whatever. Last two there. They never meet each other, but they're always talking and playing online, but never seen face to face. So Sequest goes through this portal, and the computer's like, "Hey, you're from the before times. Destroy me because my people won't." And it's like the computer wanted to be destroyed so that people could see each other and get together and repopulate and have history. And I'm like, that is so much like what our future could be.
If not,
Hmm.
what's already starting now. And you've spoken about that, how people aren't hooking up the way they used to.
Yeah, that's I was just getting ready to say we spoke about that in a recent episode
Hmm.
about Gen Z. Apparently they're not hooking up, they're not having sex, they're not getting married. It's like
They don't want kids.
they don't want kids.
Well, that's fair.
Um yeah, that's not a bad thing. But yeah, you don't want to hook up, you don't want to have sex is great. People have sex. Damn,
Well,
it's a good thing.
it's all kinds of different levels of social interaction. Sex, yes, is a peak in a certain area, but even going out for drinks or dancing or a movie and
Or
popcorn,
playing a board game in person
right?
Playing
rather than
in
online.
person rather than on a computer. Yeah, because alcohol consumption the same way among Gen Z. It's down 50%. And we'll talk about that on another show too.
So let's go into this then. Why? Now, before we just start throwing things in, really the meta reason of why is what I'm asking here. So
Mm,
we've got this culture that has built what built this culture, and I'll point the finger first. Follow the money.
mm,
There's
mm,
money to be had.
mhm.
You want to jump in now, or shall I keep going?
So I wanted to say it kinda got kicked off more with COVID
Mhm.
because people weren't leaving the house, so now everything's delivered, and it stayed that way.
Right. Because there was
Curbside
money to be
pickup
made.
curbside pickup, you don't have to see a person. DoorDash, you don't have to see a person, you don't have to leave
Self-checkout.
your house. Yeah, well, self-checkout was a thing before, but since COVID, all these things got more and more, and then it never went
Mhm.
away.
Well, even before COVID, it's funny because I was just thinking the other day. I don't know what prompted it, but I was thinking about one particular platform, Facebook. I remember when Facebook, you were limited to characters and pictures was pretty much it. You could post pictures and a couple of sentences of what the picture was, and that was it. And I was thinking that was the good old days. You could get together with a friend and work on a farm together, and that was it. That was the good old days.
I mean, it wasn't face
Travis.
I mean, it wasn't MySpace where you could add a song to your profile.
And all that glitter. Oh my god. For those of you that aren't Generation X or older, MySpace. Google that shit. Enjoy the pictures. Okay.
It was before
So,
Google.
Yeah.
yeah, Yahoo. Ask Jeeves.
Yahoo.
Paperclip. Clippy! I have a Clippy over there.
I got a Clippy right here. Oh, all my notes that were being held up
Yep,
by
I have one of those too.
all my fucking notes just fell. I had them all clipped up all my. Okay, I'll put that shit
Damn.
back up in a few minutes. So we're hitting our usual time limit. Now we can definitely go on beyond this. But did we
We'll do a
cover
part 2 another day.
Well, yeah, or whatever. Yeah.
did we cover what we wanted to cover on
I
this?
think so.
Well, let me ask you this. To expand on this, and Ed, throw in whatever you're thinking if you developed a full, complete thought there. Did all this shit already exist and it was just exposed with modern technology and social interaction on media? Or is this something new?
I think it did exist. This is another conversation that I've often had with Teresa.
Mm-hmm.
It's the bringing the crazy out of the closet. It's always been there. People have always had some, I don't want to say little secret or whatever it was, but all of a sudden social media came along and it's like, let's put all of our shit out there. The good, the bad, the ugly, and the expectations that nobody else could ever meet because it's not real.
Mhm.
The people that can't do this level of stuff, if they can show they're crazy, and they're crazy, specifically their own crazy, not
Hmm.
that they are crazy, but the crazy they possess, it now has become a social justice trigger.
Mm.
I'm different. I'm special. I have this, and this is not an attack on any one group or anything like that, but this
No, not at all.
autism, this lifestyle, this, which at one point in time was like, oh, you do you, you're cool. But now
Right.
it's a flag you wave and a drum you beat for attention.
Mm.
Does that
So
sound
somebody else can come
right?
along and say, "You're okay. You're okay. You're just like everybody else. You're okay."
Hmm.
But yeah, and it's true. You are okay because guess what? We're all on some kind of spectrum or another. All of us, every one of us.
We're all fucked up. That makes you okay. I think that's something a lot of people don't realize is we are all fucked up. It's part of our species' nature and
Hmm.
wiring.
Hmm.
Trauma develops us in incredible ways we would have never been developed without it. I think
Absolutely.
our species actively seeks trauma to help us grow. But what the fuck do I know? Written a whole goddamn books on the subject.
Hmm.
And people tell me I'm a little too rough on them. Sorry, baby.
But she likes it rough.
I was talking to you, Ed. Go on.
I wouldn't know, but
Hey, wait a minute. That's a good point. Oh, Andrea is saying she's fucking done. And closing thoughts before I do the closing toast.
I just blew my wad, so yeah, I'm good. Andrea.
Okay. We're all human. There's not anything you need. Just be you. Don't try to be whatever you see on the internet.
Yeah.
And the people that will accept you, and the people that don't matter. Okay? So, here's to realizing the true value is one-on-one interaction, not
Mm-hmm.
2,000 or 20,000 on one. That's the wrong kind of orgy.
Somebody said orgy.
Okay, let's roll that closing stuff here and let everybody know. If you like what you're hearing, you like hanging out with us, make sure you check TravisSivart.com for more. There's plenty more there, whether it's the books, the podcasts, or whatever. Join us for the live broadcast. That information is also on that website. And I'm going to get a better closing for this, make it tighter and whatnot. And I think there's 42 seconds of closing music I'm supposed to be talking over. So, how's your mom? And by the way, if somebody does say you gotta accept your family because they're family, no, you don't. Toxic is toxic. Okay.
It's
Have a good
another
one.
topic. Bye, everybody.
Join us for the next
Bye.
episode to Raise a Glass.